Hey everyone, I'm David from Honest Games Reviews, and this is Walking Racing. Walking Racing Off-Road DX by who is it again? Enjoy Up Games. Sorry about that. I'm very ill today, so pardon me. I am quite sluggish. I'm stumbling to get my words out. Do championship just to show you what's right. This game's coming out it was either this week or last week it came out. I think it's for $7.99 somewhat. And it's a top-down racing, as you can see. It pretty much looks like a Supercars 2 from the Amiga, or Skidmarks, I think was another game that was like this. But my favourite of all time was basically, what was it called? Pro AMRC Racing, I think it was. It's a Rare game, I'm sure. It's actually on Rare Replay. But I had it on the Game Boy Color, and I actually still have this in my game. Well, it's not this game, of course. I still have Pro AM in my Game Boy Color. It sits in the car, so when I'm ever bored, I'll stick it on when I'm waiting for Danny to get away from the shops. I love that game. But this it's a very basic title, especially in this day and age when you could do a lot more. It's only got local multiplayer, it's got time trial and training, and of course the championship. There's no single races. Oh, dear me. Braking, brake. The accelerator, of course, you've got your trigger for accelerator, trigger for brake, and then left and right steering, and that's all it does. There's no weapons, no upgrades to your cars. There's 4 championships, each do 4 races. But I can't remember, I'm not really good at maths, I'm not going to try to calculate how much tracks there is. Multiplayer goes up to 8 players, which is funny because I only thought the Xbox One could handle 5, or is that the 360? I could be getting my mixed up here. So yeah, you get up to 8 racers on this. There's no online game, like I said. There's a dozen cars. I think there's about 6. Okay, I said dozen. Half a dozen cars, I should say. I think there's about 6 cars. You get them when you unlock your when you finish your championships. An easy game score, I think. To get 1,000, it shouldn't take you too long. Oh dear. All you got to do is finish the championships with each new car you get. So, for example, when you finish this championship, you get a new car. I think it's a buggy, or it's a better truck, and then you play the new championship. You bastard! Get away from me! I hate the AI in this game. So yeah, and then you get the achievement for finishing that championship with that new car. Oh. And then, what was I going to say next? And there's the time trial achievements, and I think that's basically it. Oh yeah, and play a 5-player multiplayer. But the game is, like I say, it's really basic. It doesn't have any weapons, no upgrades, which a lot of the older games, like Supercars 2, had weapons and upgrades. You basically bought your car, had like a currency system where you win races, you get money. That money goes towards either buying a new car or getting upgrades like speed or improvements or even weapons. Pro AM has upgrades and had weapons also, and it actually the drive's not too bad this game, but just the AI. As you can notice, they either get stuck or they just go on the track the wrong way. But yeah, this has nothing. It's really basic. I've said that about a good few times. It needed a bit more, and especially like I say, this is the Xbox One these days. You know, I don't mind rehashing old genres or bringing out old games or the feel of old games, but at least do something with them to update them a wee bit, like having weapons, which I'm not a big fan of half the time. I should stay with Mario Kart or Sega All-Star Racing, which is, in my personal opinion, a far better game. There's no flipping blue shell attack. Or at least upgrades where you could do up your car, maybe even stupid stuff like rims. I mean, you won't see them, but at least you know they're there. The game does get, it needed something else to be a bit more worth the money you're paying for, which is, I think, is $7.99. I'm not totally sure. We got this to review, which I am really finished reviewing. I'm just got to finish it up. I've been busy with watching ice hockey and stuff. There we go, nice turn. Oh no, I stupidly turned that in there. We'll get back up to speed. There we go. Let me see if we could get that one to apex. Oh yeah, and there's a group of cars just hanging together. Yeah, that happens quite a bit. So when you ever lose control of your car, you kind of hope that will happen sooner or later in the game. If they do clash, they sometimes do respawn, but it could take ages sometimes. I swear. The sound and the voice reminds me of the old arcade era where, you know, when you first play this, it shouts out "Rock and Roll Racing." And to me, that just sounds like supercars that will shout it out, and then the sound just, the music itself just sounds like it from those old days. See, look, there's a curved version of the screen just doing nothing. Lucky we don't have to wait for all the cars to finish. There's a countdown, as you see. If you don't finish, you don't get any points. I don't think I've ever finished yet though. Okay, we've got one more race to go. So yeah, every championship's four races at least. You don't have to come first in all of them, just make sure you come in the top 3 all the time to make sure you do finish first. Yeah, there we go. I don't know what I'm playing next though. I'm still playing Guns, Gore, Cannoli. I goddamn love that game. It's brilliant. I haven't finished it yet because I've been so busy. I haven't played much of the Xbox One yet though. But we're getting to that season now where it's getting really busy. Got Tomb Raider coming out, Halo 5 is out next week, you got Assassin's Creed out this week, I'm sure. I'm not playing that though, I'm going to miss that one, and cause I haven't even caught up with the other ones. No Far Cry this year, sadly. I actually liked Far Cry 4, even though I said a lot of things about it which is bad. It was actually, it's not a bad game. I think what made it better was you could get the helicopter at the start, so it didn't, you know, you had that massive area, you didn't have to wait about for it. That's it. I can't remember what else is coming out again. You've got your COD as usual. No Battlefield again this year. Oh yeah, Battlefront, Star Wars Battlefront, that's going to be great. I actually played the beta, I loved it. So anyway, this has been Rock Mason Offload DX from Enjoy Up Games. If you do fancy playing something like this, it should be on the marketplace, like I said, either this week or last week for $7.99, which is way too expensive personally in my opinion, but I'll hopefully have all of my reasons for that in the review. So have a good day, have a good night.